Alrighty, everyone. This is my first time streaming here on Twitch, so can everyone hear me and see you? I have my preview disabled at the moment, because when I start playing, I just want to try to minimize lag here. Let's see here. Okay. Joe, Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks is my favorite 2D game. I mean, yeah, it definitely doesn't. To me, most of the 2D games don't even compete with the most of 3D games, but Spirit Tracks is my first Zelda game ever, so I figured I'd do that one. And also a reason I chose this one over Twilight Princess, even though in my YouTube poll, Twilight got a little bit more votes, just because I'm hoping they release Twilight Princess HD on the Switch at some point this year for the anniversary. That way I can play it on console and just use my capture card instead of having to emulate it. Because I also don't have like the best gaming PC. My PC's a little outdated now. But let's hope it can keep 60 frames while I'm streaming here. So let me go and turn my. Do you think it'd be possible for? I think it's unlikely that they would remake Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I really don't think they're gonna remake Oracle of Ages and Seasons, especially since those were mainly made by Capcom instead of officially made by Nintendo's teams. Oh, hi Kim. I just saw that. Okay. But yeah, I would love Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks to be remade. It'd be a little bit difficult to transport it to the Switch, for example, but I think if they can move Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask to 3DS, I'm sure they can move Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass to Switch. They just have to get a little bit creative with the map system, but okay. So this is a brand new file, so we're going to go through the cutscenes. Hopefully my frame rates don't drop at the beginning of this. So far so good. So I was really upset. I was going to actually be playing this in HD, but because when I actually have bought a new used graphics card online, because my old one only had 2 gigabytes of video RAM, and I know that was not going to be sufficient for streaming. It was decent enough to play my games here on my PC, but when I first installed it a couple days ago, I was able to run like the X4 soft, what's it called? Soft rasterizer, something like that. So basically playing it in HD, but yesterday when I tried testing it out, for some reason my emulator was running a lot slower. So, but I think since you guys have the smaller preview, you won't even be able to tell the difference. Oh, what's up, gamer bro? Thanks. Let's see here. It really makes me sad, like, how so many people haven't played Spirit Tracks. It's definitely one of the most underappreciated 2D games. I think a lot more people have actually played Phantom Hourglass than they have Spirit Tracks, at least from my impressions. Yeah, I haven't played this in a while either, gamer bro. Can everyone else hear? Okay. Yeah, I would just go ahead and check your audio. If you can't hear the stream, it might just be your settings. I mean, I don't know. You guys do what you want, but I mean, I have a Discord server. It's not like I'm not super active on Discord, so like my there are definitely a lot more active Discord servers than mine. But if you guys want to come over and talk, I'll be in there occasionally. If you guys want to discuss stuff over my Discord server, like the link is down in my about section of the Twitch. Sweet. Oh, I love Nico. And see, ironically, I played Spirit Tracks first when I was a kid. This was my very first Zelda game. And so I had no idea who any of these characters were, like Nico in the background here on the Tetra ship. I never got any of these Easter eggs. Then there's Tetra, a mural of Tetra in Hyrule Castle, as we'll see later. I feel like Link in this game would totally be me, just falling asleep when someone's telling, like, very dramatic stories. I've always wondered why Link is Nico's roommate, because like he's super old. Thank you, Josh. It's like hopefully a lot more streams to come. I'm pretty new to this. Like hopefully like my layout's decent enough. I'm gonna try to figure it out. And as you can see, like the borders around my around my webcam and I guess the gameplay, it has like that blue glow come around it occasionally. For some reason my stream pack didn't come with a green version. My alerts and everything else came with a green equivalent, and I was able to modify everything else, but for some reason I don't have like Adobe After Effects, so I haven't been able to tweak the coloration for those borders just yet. But hopefully I'll get around to that, or find someone who does have After Effects. I'll reach affiliate soon. Well, who knows? Ace is like just started, and she just needs to get her hours in. She's already has all the other requirements. So I mean, hopefully, I feel like a lot of her community is probably going to come over here, though. Most of my viewers are probably going to come from her, to be honest. Let's see here. What? I'm meeting with the princess. What? I don't know, I've always loved Alfonso. He's always been like a very cool character to me, especially as a kid. I don't know why. I think Linebeck's really cool too, from Phantom Hourglass, but I don't know. Alfonso just seems like he's just really cool. Like, why is Link the hero, not Alfonso? Come on. I don't understand that in this. So I mean, in this game, there's a little Triforce. Link's not chosen by anything. He just happens to be there when Zelda gets her body taken. I think Alfonso's just as capable if he didn't get beat up by Burn at the beginning. Legend of Alfonso, yes. That, and when I'm playing Skyward Sword HD, when that comes out, it'll definitely be the Legend of Groose. Okay. Okay. Aboda Village. Oh, there's a frame rate drop. Okay, that's a little awkward. If it gets too bad, I can always turn down the resolution a little bit more, but dude, I would totally give up my life savings just to play as Alfonso. In fact, I'm surprised they didn't add like some more characters in like the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Tap me. Okay. I already know this. I'm just gonna tap you so you're happy. I haven't played this game in so long, so I'm not even gonna pretend to remember or know. I don't think I've ever actually 100% completed all this before. I think I've gotten all the one time I got all the of Nico's stamps. But I'm not going to pretend like I know every single side quest, because I think sometimes I have rage quit before. Link in Nico's house, okay. What's up, dude? What do you mean, who cares about doves? They might be pretty, but cuckoos are where it's at. Honestly, I don't even remember. Is this guy gonna have some side quest with like bringing him cuckoos or something? That kind of rings a bell. I think I remember having to transfer cuckoos at some point. Yes, it is my graduation ceremony. Okay, you want me to roll into a tree with a beehive? That's smart. Now I'm just gonna get stung by bees. Yay! Run! Run! There's still the bees. Okay, he's getting mad at me for being late, but like, look, I have a swarm of bees around me, dude. Give me a break. Yeah. okay, that's lagging quite a bit actually. Ah. Oh, by the way, guys, if for some reason the stream randomly ends, odds are my graphics card just crashed, and I'll have to reset the stream, which I hope doesn't happen. It hasn't happened yet, but I did overclock it recently, so it is still like a work in progress with the overclocking. Okay, let's go. Let's get away from these bees, please. Get to the castle in 300 seconds. I remember when I was younger, like 300 seconds, that just any kind of time limit used to stress me out, but then you're like, that's 5 minutes just to get across the map. It's nothing. If it takes you 5 minutes to travel, then this game would be like very tedious. But okay. Yes, I got it. All aboard. Yay, you can hear now? Sweet. Oh, Kim, you've been hired to play the Spirit Tracks graduation theme? That's real cool. You would start a cult? Well, thanks. Yeah, I know how to drive a train. Come on. Okay. Good engineers are always aware of their surrounding. Okay, well, I always get flanked by enemies. Oh, man. I forgot I don't have my cannon right away. I don't even remember at what point you get the cannon. I'm trying to remember what point in the game you get your cannon. Out of the way, little piggies. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a fork. Would you like to hear all about the Lord and Savior Zeldumb? Yeah, that's I can't. Like Drax, I am extraordinarily humble. I am your Lord and Savior. Yes, I know. That way? Okay. So I know the performance isn't too bad. If it keeps lagging, though, I might just try to play it at the game's original resolution to get rid of any kind of lag, but at the same time, I wanted to at least have a little bit better quality for you guys. Heck yeah, I would totally be interested in a Spirit Tracks Phantom Hourglass bundle. Let's slow down here a little bit so we can let that train pass. Don't want to accidentally not pay attention and get in a train wreck. By the way, is the game music too loud, too quiet for any of you? I can adjust it here if it's you need anything to be changed. Stop. There we go. Okay, it's fine. Great. Okay. Oh, gotta slow down here again. I'm getting stuck behind this train. That's lame. These trains drive so slow. Well, I guess we're just gonna go on autopilot till we reach the castle. Link only gains fingers at one point in... Zeldumb tattoo. Yeah, so like the my profile picture actually has the, actually I think it's the left hand because I'm a lefty. So it has like a green version of my normal Zeldumb logo on the hand. So if we're gonna go for that, you know what to do. You know what? Do they make glow in the dark tattoos? That would be really cool. Get a glow in the dark green one right on the hand. Okay. Full speed ahead. And stop. Right, but perfect. I know, I'm so good at this game, guys. Spirit Tracks takes a mad amount of skill. I can't wait for the whole, this whole COVID graphics card shortage to be over. Because right now, I would totally build myself a new PC right now. If it wasn't for the whole market price, everything costing 3 times as much as it normally would. Otherwise, guys, we would be playing this in full HD right now with no lag. Because I built this computer like 6 years ago, and it was my very first build. I've built a few cents for other people, but I had no idea what I was doing when I was building this one. So my specs are decent. It's good enough to make my videos and play my own games at decent graphics, but other than that. Ah, the postman. This dude knows how to groove. Just look at him, he's vibing. He doesn't even have earbuds and he's still dancing. Long-winded. I love how Nintendo called attention to like how the postman used to be so dramatic with his entrances and talk for such a long time. I mean, he still talks forever, but so yeah, apparently some folks let their reader letters on house too rude. Nintendo's just trying to give attention to their new features here, where you can read your letters instead of having him read it to you out loud. Okay, let's read our letter from the postmaster. He's doing his job right. Yes, he is. Okay, I don't know. Could you in real life? Could you just imagine if the post office sends you a letter saying, "Hey, we have this new employee. I hope he seems like he's a good employee. Let us know how he's doing." That would just be weird if they sent everyone a letter about every post office employee. Let's go see if I can find some more rocks or pots to break for my hearts. There we go. Oh, it feels so weird playing this game with a mouse. If I record any other games on an emulator, like Twilight Princess, if they don't release it on Switch, I may just connect like a GameCube controller or something to my PC. Just so I don't playing with a mouse and keyboard on a Zelda game just feels wrong. But with Spirit Tracks, you don't have much option. You can't play with the controller. Aw, come on, Kim. There's a lot of funnier parts of Spirit Tracks. I just can't wait till we get to the part where Zelda loses her body. I don't know. Zelda's so feisty in this game. Yes, sir, I am here for the graduation ceremony. Guess times are a-changin'. Kim, you and your thing with French horns. Gorons are one of the superior races in general. What vehicle should Link have next? Chancellor Cole. Like, no one thinks it's suspicious that he wears 2 hats? Um, that's just not normal. I just want to know how long he's been in this castle. Like, that... I should do another Spirit Tracks theory. It's like, how does Chancellor Cole infiltrate Hyrule's royalty with those two hats on for apparently such a long time? Because apparently Zelda's known him for quite a while. I love all those references, like that Merle of Tetra there. Sorry, guys, mild ADHD Chancellor. Sorry, I was talking about the vehicles. Oh, there's Link blushing. So that's a good question. What other? Because I mean, the Master Cycle was seemed a little too futuristic for me, but I think they did well implementing it though. So, but, oh man, this audio for Zelda's Lullaby is awful. I haven't had my. Yeah, shut up. Let's see. Yeah, don't pay attention to Chancellor Cole. Wasn't planning on doing that. Wait, you're having this ceremony for Link, and you still have to ask his name? Dude, I love how all the royalty and guards just like are trying to get the ceremony over with as fast as possible. Yeah, it is such a good scene. Can we? Sure. If you guys want to have a ceremony where you all buy me a 380 graphics card, hint hint. I kid, of course. But let's see here. Link should drive a convertible driven by Shigatech. You know, well, we did see in the skies in Breath of the Wild 2, the islands actually did have roads, so car would work. Actually make it a flying car, because you'd have to, you know, so like you drive off the roads, like off the edge of one of the islands, then it flies up to another island. Kind of like a airstrip, but with a car. Nintendo, you need to implement that to Breath of the Wild 2. GoFundMe. Well, I mean, okay. Honestly, I don't even know if the rest of my specs would handle, because I mean, I have 16 gigs of system RAM, like an i5, but my processor is a much older generation. If I had like a more modern i7, that'd be fine. But I honestly don't even know if the rest of my specs would even be able to utilize. Yeah, and Kim, honestly, I was really worried yesterday after my performance here on the emulator started decreasing, because at first I thought I was going to actually be able to stream this in full HD. But then yesterday when I started testing, like I was only getting like 30 frames with the X4 graphics. Like I tested it with the recording mode, not streaming, and it was still fine. Like here, I can pause this real quick and show you like the HD real quick if you'd like. But see, now I'm only getting 35 frames out of 60. So it's pretty laggy. And the cutscenes will be awful here. But, I mean, it looks really nice, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to make quick saves. I've already actually gotten footage. When I made my Link's Loves video, I already went through, like, the beginning of the game to get as much footage as I could. I think the only scene I didn't get that wasn't HD for that last video was, what was it? Oh, it was after the Burn fight, where Zelda and Link fight Burn. Because I wasn't about to play it through. I didn't have time to play through all the Spirit Tracks, obviously, for that one video. But time for me to go. I can look around, just nowhere off limits. Oh yeah, that's right. Zelda slipped us a letter. Okay. It seems like a very big flaw in the castle security, but I love how it doesn't even matter if guards see you get here. Burn is your husband. Well, you're about to be a widow. Okay, Kim? I think it's this way, right? Let's go to the actually training room first. I don't think I've actually done this order before. Sup, Russell? Let's see. Kim. Hey, sorry Kim, I'm just speaking the truth. I mean, I guess no spoilers, but... Oh yeah, as you can see there was like a little line there in the middle of the ground. The emulator has a few bugs, but... Okay, like the Spirit Flute theme, and like I guess just overall Spirit Tracks main theme, so underrated. If they remake this game, they need to like give it a full orchestration, because all of the fan versions of this song are so good, so good. I mean, doesn't matter if they saw me, like come on. Like, don't know. Yeah, you're right, it doesn't matter much. Sometimes there's a different reaction if you, depending on what option you pick. Like with the post-credit scene, for example, but other times it doesn't matter what you even say. Spirit tracks are vanishing. Okay. You think a lot more people would be like panicking and making a big deal if some of the spirit tracks are vanishing and not just Zelda? Okay. I don't understand, like, so the Chancellor can control what the Princess does? I didn't know, like, the Chancellor would outrank her, but okay. Zeldumb. I like this name, I like this name. Yes, Kim, you totally should do a Spirit Tracks medley. Sorry, medley, not medley. Words are hard. I do appreciate a good These Nuts joke. I make those jokes way too often still. Yeah, 3D... The thing is here, also, like, Spirit Tracks is a much shorter game, so I'm trying to do that before I go into Skyward Sword, and also, like, this is also a better one, easier one for me to get experience streaming before I do other games like Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, which are my favorite 2 Zelda games of all time. So I'd rather have, like, make sure I can do, like, a better quality stream for some of my favorite games, just so I get the hang of it and can refine my graphics here. A subcategory in his Zeldumb. That's an idea. Remind me of that afterwards, because knowing me, I'm gonna forget in about 2 minutes. Yeah, I should do Ocarina of Time soon. Maybe I should do that after Skyward Sword HD. But question. Do you guys think it would be better if I do Ocarina of Time on an emulator? Because, you know, obviously I've said while playing this, I don't have, like, the best graphics card, and Ocarina of Time, I might be able to upscale it a bit, but, I don't know. I could just play it, I have it on my GameCube with that collector's bundle, so I could just play the GameCube. Yes, I do have a Wii, but after I get my apartment here in like a month and a half, I'm not going to be taking my Wii, because that's going to stay with my younger siblings after I move out. But I will be able to keep my GameCube, though. Okay. If I get caught doing this, I'm gonna be a little upset. But... See, when people always ask for playable Zelda, like, people always forget about this game. Zelda, the co-op in this game is so good. I mean, I think it would be, like, almost impossible for them to integrate this into Breath of the Wild 2. Come on, Zelda, come on. Oh, wow, I'm bad. I'll figure out how this game works entirely with the mechanics. So let's hurry up. Get moving. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Distraction, distraction. Oh, I'm gonna get caught here totally. Come on, there we go. You have to ping me. Like on Discord or something? I don't have Discord open, so nothing's gonna happen. Okay, okay. I gotcha, I gotcha. Like that's the thing. I have a capture card, so I could just do Ocarina of Time with my capture card on my GameCube. That's just gonna have the normal resolution from the game. So if you guys want, I don't know if I'd be able to support doing a full upsample of 3D game, because like obviously upscaling like a DS game with this 2D one, like it's gonna be this Spirit Tracks one's gonna be a much lighter load than upsampling Ocarina of Time would. So that's kind of tricky. I'd have to test it out, but I could just easily hook it up to my GameCube and then just put the stream in HD instead of downscaling it to 720. Actually, no, let's stay there, Zelda. Stay there, stay there. Okay. Okay, getting a little bit of lag here. And run, Zelda, run! Howdy, sir. Nice weather we're having. Ah, so casual, so casual. Okay. If I remember, you have to do this one a little bit quicker so that he doesn't return to his post before Zelda walks by. So, let's go! So, hey dude, there's something happening over here. Go, Zelda, go! Yes, I am throwing rocks at you. And we did it, guys. Yay! The chat turned off? What? I actually don't have the HD 6DS. I just have the older Elgato Game Capture HD. I mean, it works pretty good. I've only used it for recording though, not streaming. So if I need to upgrade, I'll just have to test that out. I know. Yeah, like the rock was nowhere near him. Yeah, the older version can. It does have an AV and it also has HDMI. But the GameCube uses audio-visual anyways. And I have adapters. It just depends on, like, hopefully I don't lose quality if I have to use an adapter. See, I'm always wondering why Alfonso retired. And by the way, guys, have you ever noticed right here in the middle of Alfonso's a tattoo here? Zonai swirl. Alfonso is a Zonai. Yeah, I'm responsible fully. Hey, Zelda, stop flirting with Alfonso. You're mine. Please come to the Tower of Spirits with us. The Tower of Spirits, whatever floor. Alfonso's a bro. Ah, Flute, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Oh, and yeah, sorry guys, I haven't even noticed the alerts. Thank you all for the follows. I see I've missed a few of them actually. I just finally heard my audio. Welcome, Flute. Welcome. Yeah, I've always wanted to just like make a little joke about this little tattoo on Gonzo from Wind Waker and Alfonso here. Gamer Bro, also thank you for the follow. He's upset. Zelda stole his line. Bye, Kim. Well, I mean, I can't relate. So, but good luck, good luck. Have fun at that wedding. Maybe. You're not the only person in chat. Well, with Kim gone, Kim always carries conversations, so we'll see, we'll see. Oh, I love this music though, it's always so ominous. But you know what, if they were trying to like entirely get rid of the Tower of Spirits for good, why'd they break it into like perfect cubes like that instead of just shattering the tower? Send it crumbling to the ground. Gotcha, Mango. I'll check that afterwards. The hardest Zelda glitch. And Super Summon Wind Waker? Well, in full honesty, I've only had one full playthrough of Wind Waker. I attempted it a couple times when I was in high school. I think I was a freshman when I first bought Wind Waker. Honestly, I was so excited because I heard so many good things about Wind Waker, but honestly, it's by far my least favorite 3D Zelda game. And I know that upsets a lot of people, but I just did not have fun playing Wind Waker. But I did enjoy I do appreciate the connections from Wind Waker all the way through Spirit Tracks. And you know, the dark train theme is really good here too. Soon we'll hear Chancellor Cole's theme. Spirit Tracks has like by far the best 2D soundtrack. Scrooby like, how did he just get here? I know, it's like how they made the face on the train. It just makes no sense, but you guys are surprised there's something under those hats? Come on. It's weird because Burn is just the evil counterpart to Alfonso. It's just they look too similar. They look like they could have been brothers or something. New Zelda theory time. Alfonso and Burn are brothers. I mean, I'm pretty sure in development they were probably made using the same model, but just reskinned. Evil Thomas, yes. We should just call the Demon Train Thomas. Or what's another similar name for it? Wine Pot, welcome. So everyone, when you so my intro scenes and my intermission and ending screens where I have my outro music for my channel playing, and that was all composed by Wine Pot. So shout out to him for that. All we need now is a little help from you, Your Highness. Honestly, if this actually happened, though, they could probably make this really creepy. And, I mean, that's just a terrifying thing to say to, like, what, a 17-year-old girl? I mean, it's always weird how, like, often Zelda just gets kidnapped or something by, like, it's weird, because who doesn't just randomly capture another 17-year-old girl? That's totally casual. Everyone does that every now and then. It's just a phase, right? And I don't understand why they, like, have to put Malladus in Zelda's body. I mean, I understand, like, there's her, like, light force thing from Hylia, but at the same time, having the Demon King inside of Zelda's body, it just looks really weird. It's not very intimidating either. Fight scene, let's go. One of the best Zelda fight scenes here. Kind of. Oh, Zelda 2. Oh, that's right, I need to go back. I haven't actually played Zelda 2 since that live stream. Dang. See, it's crazy how Burn just destroys Alfonso here, but then, like, when Link and Zelda come together, like, he doesn't do hand-to-hand combat, he just shoots those little beams out of his glove. Cause I still think Burn could easily take both Zelda and Link, if it wasn't just for the gameplay mechanics in the boss fight. Yeah. Zelda 2's rough. And plus, honestly, I forgot to save the profile after my Q&A stream a couple months ago. So I basically have to start Zelda 2 again. I've only been in one dungeon, so I'd have to go beat that one again, but still. That'll be the last Zelda game I play for sure. I still need to play the Oracle series. He's like, that's out of the way. She's gone. Okay. Makes sense, yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I don't even technically know what, like... I know the Chancellor is one of the highest positions, like, you can have. But I didn't think, like, it outranked, like, the Blood Royalty. But yeah, I don't think... Yeah, princesses... Because I know princesses, if they're going to become queen, they have, like, a coronation. Or same with, like, princes as well. So they have to wait till they become of age for their coronation ceremony, if I'm correct. So that would make sense, that Cole's basically just filling in for her until she's old enough. Honestly, I never liked Teacher's character. Teacher just doesn't believe a word you say. And then gets you to try to drive him all around Hyrule in your train, because he doesn't believe what you're saying. Yep. Chancellor's some kind of monster. And Link doesn't even go tell the guards to, like, get any help. It's lame. You could easily just... No, I'm not pulling your leg. Yeah, there's like probably an example with some King Louis, like one of the 2000 Louis. T-pose? T-pose in front of the haters? Montage Skiller, thank you for the follow. Yeah. It's like, this guy's supposed to teach Zelda? Come on, like... Yeah, how there's like some rendering glitches here with like you can see when you're walking you can see like these lines here from the tiles. It's also interesting how Link's like one of the only ones besides like the Locomos and I guess bad guys who can even see Zelda's spirit. I wonder if it has like they explain it the same way as they do like the Koroks, how only people pure of heart can see them. I don't think they actually give any kind of explanation for why Link can only see Zelda. Okay, so now that I got the fancy uniform, they let me through the door. Cool, cool. Issy Easy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, teacher is a private royal tutor. What's my longest time on a Zelda game? What do you mean? Like, what's the one I've played most, or like, because this is my first Zelda game ever. I mean, yeah, that would work. Yeah, I've played Skyward Sword the most, because Skyward Sword is what I get. That's actually a good question, because I know this is the only one I had as a kid for quite a while. Then when I was in the 8th grade, I bought Skyward Sword on the Wii after watching my friend play Twilight Princess, so I wanted to get a Zelda game, and Skyward Sword was newer. So, I bought Skyward Sword, and loved it. So I think I played Skyward Sword like 4 times through. I don't remember how many times I played this as a kid, but haven't played it in quite a while, so I say that I played Skyward Sword the most, because it's the one I'm most familiar with. Where could it be? Honestly, though, it would be pretty cool to, like, for Zelda, though, just to be able to fly around, though. She complains that she freaks out a little bit too much for being able to have do everything she can, like possessing the Phantom. That's pretty cool. Being able to just fly alongside the train. That's pretty nice. Why am I named Zeldumb? Because I didn't want to completely change my branding name. Because I knew I was gonna. Because I'm not going to only be streaming Zelda games. I'll probably just like stream like Overwatch and a couple other things that I feel like playing. Another game I want to play is like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which I mean I guess kind of has a Zelda-ish format, because it does have like dungeons and such with the bosses. So I want to play Paper Mario, that kind of stuff, but I didn't want it to make it exclusively Zelda, but I wanted to keep my name. So that's why. So Ace or Nebulous gave me like the nickname like Zeldumb when we were messing with each other a while back. So I just decided to steal her name. The bottom of her dress is sealed over as it goes. Yeah. Yes, I am. I totally did steal the name. Someone tries to make fun of you and you use it against them. Big flex. Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't know the amount of hours I've played in each Zelda game. total, like, because I mean I haven't kept track of like every single like the hour count for each playthrough I've done for every game. But yeah, I think I've done at least 300, maybe 300 to 500 hours of Breath of the Wild. I think I can't remember. I'd have to check on my Switch. But yeah, I know I did put quite a bit of time into Breath of the Wild last spring when I got my Switch. 3,000 hours, dude. That's insane. I'm assuming your hours includes your like speed runs, randomizers, that kind of stuff too. I've only actually ever done one full playthrough of Ocarina of Time because last summer when I got into Zelda again last spring, I guess winter, like last February is when I bought my Switch to get Breath of the Wild, and that's when I decided I was thinking I wanted to start a YouTube channel, so that's when I started Zeldumb later at the beginning of the summer, and I committed to trying to play every single Zelda game. I haven't finished. I still have the Oracle series and Zelda 2 to go, and I guess Four Swords Adventures if you count that, but. But yeah, so I've only done like one playthrough of a lot of the games, so I want to eventually go through and replay them too. Because playing the games obviously is like the biggest source of inspiration for making theories and whatnot. Let's go this way. I think there is a chest over here, if I remember correctly. Yes. It's like 5 rupees. 20 rupees. Nice, nice. Yeah, I can't. Ocarina of Time would be. I could not speedrun. I don't think I could speedrun any game, even Skyward Sword. Like, I guess that's probably because I'm just someone who likes to play the games organically. So like, I don't like to exploit glitches or anything like that. I guess I need to go this way. I totally forgot where I was going for a second. I forgot you have to come over here to the, You know what, I always forgot what this little, part here on the top left of the map is. I don't even know if I've actually ever just tried to go there before. Let's see. Or maybe Yeah, let me come over here. I'm curious. I'm just gonna explore because it's been forever since I played this game. Oh, okay, just a chest. Bee larvae. Or larva. Lovely treasure. Let's see, what do you guys... Yeah, I had no idea. I tried coming up with a catchphrase, to conclude my videos with. I couldn't come up with anything good, so it's just been like, stay nerdy, y'all. So I don't have a catchphrase. If you guys want to throw stuff out, I'm open to suggestions. I just haven't come up with anything. Okay, so let's go talk to this guy so we can go get our sword. Who needs a sword? I can go kill him with my bare hands. Okay, so gotta go get that sword. You know something? Something I've always missed in like Zelda games, or didn't like, was how in a lot of games you don't get your bow until like one of the last dungeons. And, oh crap! I have to go out the main door. Dang it. But I always love bows in Zelda games. Using them is just fun. And I don't like how in a lot of games like Skyward Sword and this one too, for example, you don't get your bow until I think you don't. In this one, you don't get till the fire dungeon, and you also get in the fire sanctuary or something in Skyward Sword, which is the second to last dungeon if you don't include Skykeep, I think. Yeah. So you don't get it till like very late on in the game, and I don't know. Especially in the 3D games, using a bow is a lot of fun. I love how in Twilight Princess you get it around the very beginning, like the second dungeon, I think. Because you get in the Goron mines. It's really cool too. Like I love the Twilight Princess moments in like the Forgotten Village, or the whatever that village is called, Forgotten Village, something like that. How you have like the little western showdown where you just snipe all the boblins. Right. There's something fishy about this. Are you really a new recruit? Yeah, of course I am. Just because you have a sword doesn't make you a swordsman. Bet. Why do I need training? You just tap. Scrublord64, thank you for the follow. Let's see here. Basic attack. Aha! Get him! The side slash. Okay, so this is the swipe one. Ugh. It just feels weird doing this with a mouse. There we go. Nice form. If you don't know how to do spin take. There we go. There we go. Got it. Oh, come on, Flute. Go get yourself a DS. Yeah, get it for the kids, you know? It's like me, I know I think back in the day, when I bought Skyward Sword, I think I actually bought it as I bought it around Christmas time, so I bought it as a family gift, you know, for me and my siblings to play. But I was the one who like did most of the time. My sister played it too, but my brother has never touched like any of the Zelda games. My brother and I are quite different. Where am I even going? I need to go on the other side. That's right. So I'm too busy talking. I'm not even focusing on the game at this point. But I got Skyward Sword around Christmas and bought it for my siblings. Yeah. And then I know my sister would always try to play, and I would like kick her off of our Wii just because I think I did 2 full playthroughs before of it. I think I did the normal mode and then master mode before I'll even let my sister get to it. I actually probably could have made my brother a Zelda fan, because I think back then he wanted to try Skyward Sword, because that's when he was a little bit more interested in gaming back then. But recently he got more into sports. But so right now I'm the main me and my sister are like the gamers. I'm still trying to get my sister to finish Ocarina of Time. She hasn't touched that in forever. Dude, you can't handle a couple of whatever those things are? I need to look up and see what some of these enemies are called, because they seem quite different than the others. Link in this game? I doubt he's 11. I know a lot of people think like Wind Waker Link is like 10 or like 12, something like that. I'm not convinced, because in Wind Waker, like the prologue says that when boys become of age, they dress up as the hero of time, and so the hero of time was 9 or 10 years old, and then 16 or 17 years old. Miyamoto himself has gone back and forth. I think most people accept him go from 9 to 16, but personally I like to consider him 10 to 17, because Skyward Sword Link specifically said in the Hyrule Historia to be 17 and a half. Which it seems to be like in Zelda 17 seems to be the age of adulthood or wisdom, which also goes along with Breath of the Wild. So I just like to consider Link in Ocarina of Time, his adult Link in Ocarina of Time 17, and then a kid Link 10. as opposed to 9 and 16. Miyamoto himself has gone back and forth between the numbers, but I think the most recent one has been 9 to 16, but I honestly don't care. Where do I put the bomb again? I think it's like right there. Somewhere like right there. Ah, muscle memory, there we go. I know I should not play it off of muscle memory so I know exactly how you're supposed to figure this stuff out, but yeah, I'm hoping there's a lot more new features in Skyward Sword HD that we just haven't been told yet. Like maybe a couple new mini games or some small fixes. Obviously they can't fix a lot of things some people have issues with, like fighting Girahim 3 times and same with the Imprisoned. I mean, I've seen there's actually a few different ways to fight the Imprisoned. I know a lot of people go for the toes. I never do that. You can just go up on the ledge and jump down straight onto its head, which is so much faster and easier. So I never had too much trouble with the Imprisoned boss fights. There we go. Yeah, using the mouse on this is a little bit more difficult than the touch screen, but there we go. It doesn't want to. You have to be kind of very specific with where you click. Yeah, Link. I love how expressive Toon Link was. I think he's at least as expressive in this as he was in Wind Waker, which is pretty impressive since this is a 2D game. But yeah, the Toon games definitely have its charm. Glitch hunting when Skyward Sword HD comes out. Go for it. I mean, I'll probably have to get a few tips from those streams, because I honestly don't even know any. I don't ever look up any glitches in Zelda games, but it'd be interesting. Skyward Sword's one of my. I've done so many like organic playthroughs. I wouldn't mind switching it up. Huh. Yeah, I'm not even good at noticing like the difference in voice actors. It's similar. You can tell there's a small difference between Link's voice actor in this game and Wind Waker, but overall it's still just. The door won't open if you just hit the switches in a circle. Okay, so you gotta hit them in order. Switch after the bottom one is the left. Okay. So it goes bottom left. Top bottom left. Right top bottom left. Gotcha. There we go. You know what? Actually, before we even go into the Tower of Spirits, I think I might do a short break. I might have to take a little bathroom break here. So, just looking at the chat just made me think of that. So, still don't even know what these enemies are called or what they're supposed to be. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what was it? I think top right, bottom left. Oh crap, I remembered wrong. Dang it. Okay, back to the beginning. Sorry guys, I do not have a good memory at all. Switch after the bottom one is the left one. Okay. Okay. Top, bottom left. Right, top, bottom left. Right, top, bottom left. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, I mixed those up before. There we go. Voice Disney. Okay. I believe this is where the Tower of Spirits is gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the game here, and then I'll be back in just a few minutes. Go get some food, go get some water. Alright, be back in just a minute, guys. Thanks for watching this far, by the way. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So let's see here. What did I miss? What did I miss? So in the official book for Spirit Tracks, they're called Spinuts. Okay, interesting. I didn't actually go look through that. I think I actually have the manual downloaded because I was looking at it for a theory one time, but I need to go through. I want to learn more Zelda enemy names. I only know like some of the basic ones from the 3D. Let's see. Yeah, they usually do hire women for the voice acting of children. I mean, men can't do it as easily just because Adam's apple kind of gets in the way of that. But all right, yeah, man, I love the music. It's real soothing. I could vibe to it all day because the music was designed to or intended to be very like subtle and calm, because it was used for my outro music on my YouTube channel. Oh, and by the way, I forgot there's another floor. Dang it! I thought we were going straight to the Tower of Spirits. My bad, guys. I could have done this room before we left. But it's okay. It's okay. Do you hear squeaking? I love how she's terrified of rats when she can easily just fly above them because she's a ghost. Well, that was easy. It annoys me how they make her like shriek when there's rats running around her when she's in the phantom suits, even though she's in this giant suit of armor holding a big old sword. She can easily just kill the rats herself, but I mean, I'm not scared of rats. Rats are just annoying. I mean, if I fell into a pit full of rats, I'd be a little bit scared because those things will eat anything, and rats can even chew through concrete. Like, so they could easily chew through your bone. So, one thing I like about this game is how, because I know in Phantom Hourglass there was the Temple of the Ocean King, which you had to go through the same dungeon over and over. They gave you a few shortcuts, but you still had to redo basically the same dungeon many times. Because that was that one dungeon you kept coming back to. And so they kind of made the Tower of Spirits like that, but instead you come to the same location, but there's just a different floor with an entirely different dungeon. So it's nice you don't have to redo the same dungeon every single time. And so you're talking about music that kind of makes you want to go to sleep. Like this, the Tower of Spirits music always kind of like made me feel drowsy. Oh yeah, me too. Like I mean, if there's like a spider on my wall right here, I'd probably I wouldn't freak out for a spider on my wall. If it was on me, yeah, but I'll have to kill it because I'll get super anxious if I see a spider and then let it just disappear. That'll make me very nervous. Did you know someone in my family? Huh. I think I've read that manual. Actually, I think the Spirit Tracks game manual says that Zelda is Tetra's great granddaughter, or maybe there's 3 greats. But I think it's like 5 generations down. Which, I mean, that's young. That means they would have to like have a kid, like start having kids when they're like 20 each time. Which seems kind of young, but I mean, I guess this is a medieval fantasy, so that's. I guess in medieval times, girls would have kids much younger than that, which is kind of weird, but still. I'm pretty sure Zelda's like 5 generations down from Tetra at this point. is what the manual says. 4 or 5. But if I don't know how Nico has lived this long. He's over 100 years. Because I mean, Nico was a Swabby in Wind Waker, so this is about 100 years 100 years after the events of Phantom Hourglass, at least. Yeah. She's not her grandmother. But yeah, I think it's like great-great-grandmother, maybe 3 grades. I haven't. Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah, that's true. Stranger things have happened. It would. Oh yes, I love this. Yeah, I mean that is kind of disgusting. But... No, actually serious. How? The music for this also makes it so much better. No, it hasn't been known for its clean time. Oh, especially Wind Waker. Wind Waker is the most notorious for not making any sense whatsoever. There's just I don't know how to explain almost anything with Wind Waker. Like, why was the Triforce of Courage split when supposedly the Hero of Time in Ocarina of Time you see him go back in time, meaning Link had no point in time to split the Triforce of Courage. So how is it split into random chests and stuff buried at the bottom of the sea? Like, sure, he could have buried them and they were just left under the sea when Hyrule flooded, but Link left with the Triforce of Courage. There was no time for that to happen. Sorry everyone, Wind Waker will set me off sometimes. Yep. I love how they acknowledge it and then actually do something about it in this game too, because Zelda actually is playable and is super helpful in this game. As opposed, she could be more helpful. Like if only Zelda could actually participate in the other dungeons, that'd be really nice. But yeah, the Tower of Spirits has some very actually challenging puzzles. Slowly turns around. Yeah, this is the point where you're talking about where they're like, me? Go with them? Help? What? There we go. We'll call her out. It's her kingdom, it's her responsibility. She does the work. Yeah, these headphones are, I think, 8 years. No, not 8. 7, 6, 7 years old. Like, they are falling apart. I've actually had the pads completely fall off the speaker part of the headset, and I've had to super glue them back on because they're so old. The paint on the leather has been falling off. You can see like some whites, like the white patches where it's just like the fabric or vinyl, whatever. But yeah, they're good quality. So it's a Razer headset. It's getting old. Luckily, with my like scholarship and everything, I'll eventually be able to, like, once the COVID stuff happens and the prices are more reasonable, I'll totally build a new PC and get new equipment. Anyway, let's go to I think we have time to beat the first Tower of Spirits dungeon today. one thing I love about the Tower of Spirits too is that each layer you put on and each floor you go up, it adds like a whole nother level of instrumentation to it. Like it adds new instruments. What's the I can't. I'm not good with instruments, guys. But I know there's the very basic melody when you get up to like beginning of the second floor, and when you go all the way to the top, it's like full orchestra, and I love it. I've used it in a few videos. Yep, gotta use that door. Oh yeah, this is where you get ambushed for the. We have to go back down, because we don't know how to fight those guys. And we're like, nah, we're not fighting that thing. Angine's puns, though. Am I missing something? Loink watches stuff. Yeah, they totally were made for the trailers. Smart people selling. Yeah, engineers do get paid more than teachers, but since I'll be actually working for the federal government or military, I'll be an engineer for the military when I first get out of college. So I'm actually going to be making like only 48,000, I think, my first year out of college, but then it's going to like bump up each year to I have a guaranteed pay raise, because I don't know if you know how the federal or the military pay rates go, but so I think I'll be making like in the 70,000s or low 80,000s, which is a little bit lower for someone with my degree, but actually no, 48K for an engineering student out of is actually pretty low. Like you could probably get 70. Like I think the average starting salary for someone with a bachelor's degree with my major is I think 70 to low 80,000. So yeah, but yeah, it is a lot of money. So that's why I'm going to engineering. I've always been like a computer guy. So I've always been a nerd. So, and I've always been good at math. Or math has always been my strongest subject too. So, engineering, easy way, pays a lot of money, best career stability. Go into it. If anyone else is considering engineering, do it. It's totally worth it. Bye, Flute. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's really easy to get into 10 figures pretty quickly with engineering, so. Hitting the Phantom. Yep. And see, this is where Spirit Tracks also gets better than Phantom Hourglass. You couldn't really fight the Phantoms in Phantom Hourglass, if I remember correctly. Wait, no, you could. I think later on, once you got the bow, you could shoot them in the back and they would just die. So I take that back. But earlier, there was the point where you had to just run. Until you got the bow where you could shoot them in the back, you couldn't do anything about it. But this one, Spirit Tracks, I like the way of fighting them better, where you can just, you have to get the tears, strike them in the back, and have Zelda take possession of them. I think it's a much more clever mechanic, and it makes it more interesting. Yeah, computer science is good too. I am not a programmer. I am not a good programmer. I'm actually behind on my computer science classes too, since I did community college last fall, due to COVID. But yeah, computer science is really good too. Computer science is actually my university's most popular major, because I go to a very engineering-dominant school. So we're really big on electrical engineering, computer science, and computer engineering. I applied as a computer engineering, then switched to electrical, just because programming is a pain sometimes. Like I like learning about it to some degree, but I feel like the advanced. But when they get into the more advanced classes, it's just going to make me want to break down. I don't think I can do it. It's Angine. Okay, I know how these things work. Yeah, I'm doing German right now too on Duolingo. I considered getting Rosetta Stone, but I didn't feel like paying for the money just yet. I'll keep doing Duolingo for a little while longer to see how committed I am to it. Oh yeah, computer science. Yeah, I've done a little bit of Java. I've done my university taught C++ for one class, and then the next class was Java. Nice cult using water bottles. Love it. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's your IDE, gamer bro. I forgot how to get over there. There's probably a switch somewhere. Where is the switch? Oh, okay. For the languages. I'm think. See, I'm not even that good at I'm not even that good. I'm still new to German, so I'm assuming that means like, is that like how are you? How are you all? Let me go find that switch. What's up, dude? I haven't played this in so long. You think I could get away with this? There we go. Found the switch. Okay, sweet, I'm right. I know a little bit of German. I probably got the exact words a little bit. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? How do you pronounce that? Are you coming from Aces? Or are you just... Are you also one of Ace's viewers? Because now she's German and she has also a lot of fellow German viewers. And this is where magic happens. Yeah, I know. This should still not stop in time, but whatever. Russian is confusing. I don't even want to attempt to learn Russian. That just seems too much. I mean, it would be really cool to just say anything in Russian because everything sounds like a threat. I used to think that about German, but now that I'm actually studying it, nah. But yeah, Russian, it sounds so intimidating. Like, it would be cool to learn just so you could say something like very casual and then people would be like, think you're threatening them. See, I don't know how to say anything in Japanese except for like some of the Overwatch voice lines because I'm a Hanzo main, but there we go. Oh, wait a second. Just like being a phantom's pretty cool. There we go. See, this is the best Zelda here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Spanish is pretty cool, and since I live in Texas, there's a lot of Spanish speakers in Texas. So it was helpful. So that's the only reason I decided to. I wanted to take German as my foreign language in high school, but our German teacher was not good at all, and the fact I figured here in the U.S. or at least where I live, Spanish would be a lot more useful, and I also have a lot of friends who speak Spanish at home, so I did that. But so I I can't speak it even conversationally, but I can at least recognize some words. But it's also been years since I've done it. There we go. Get on it, Zelda. There we go. It still feels weird playing this with a mouse, but if only I had a touch screen. There we go. Zelda, get over here. There we go. Don't want her freaking out over those rats again. Where's a switch or something for me to... It's not over there. Okay, let's go get that switch. This way. No, you're not supposed to be talking. What the heck? Okay, it's her turn to be the decoy. See, I think you can come back here later with like your bombs and some other items you get later on. Zelda, come along here and talk to him from that side, please. No one's here, why are we guarding it? Logic, though. Well, now they know we're here. Oh, that was fast. I have to click on it, that's right, okay. Yay! Oh yeah, I played War Thunder. Man, it's been I think 4 years since I've touched War Thunder. I didn't even play it much back then, but I got it to play I played it a couple times with a friend. I was not good at it because I never really played it often, but let's see. Yeah, yeah, I know some of the Phantom's reactions are pretty entertaining. What could that blue light be? We don't know, but it's a Zelda game, so when in doubt, just go into the blue light. And so I don't know what's up because my my emulator here is only giving me a max of 27 to 28 frames a second instead of 30. Don't know what's up with that because like it's 60. It's giving me 60-61 out of 28 max, and I don't know why it's doing that lately. I wonder if it's just because my Streamlabs takes up a lot of CPU usage. I'm wondering. Then go get a blanket, random mango. There's these things called blankets. Sacred instruments. Boom. Man, I really need to make another Spirit Tracks theory video, but it's hard because like there's all the I'm still behind. I haven't even made a video for Breath of the Wild 2 yet, and because I'm not good with speculation, I'm always want to try to make an original video. I don't want to just say the same things everyone else is saying, so that's what's hard, because it's kind of hard to do something original for a minute-and-a-half trailer. But I think I'm going to try to do something more of like a joke theory video. If any of y'all have seen Palatophobian YouTube channel, with like his math is Illuminati and stuff like that, I think I'm going to try to make a Zelda theory, kind of like the Palatophobian style videos. And I'm probably going to do that for like one of the Breath of the Wild 2 ones, just for fun, you know? So hopefully everyone thinks that'll be a enjoyable idea. But okay. Yeah, I know. Go find Gage, play the song, and it. Well, it's not even a song. It's just you play one note. It's like an F, G, A, or something like that. Oh, speaking of which, I need to test to make sure my microphone button works for the DS. Because normally you blow into the DS, so I need to make sure my emulator is working correctly here with the... I remember I set the hotkey for that, but... Oh, come on, where do we get the cannon? I know we need to get the cannon soon. Because we're gonna get ambushed by like Skulltulas or something when we go into the woods. How about what if they're demon? I mean, there's a lot of interesting, cause like a lot of interesting theories there about like the demon train. I remember a while back when I was trying to come up with a Spirit Tracks theory. Like I went through a list of stuff, so I decided to go with something more far-fetched. Just for the fun of it, but I think I definitely want to do something regarding like the Dark Realm here in this game, and like the Compass of Light, that kind of stuff. Because I've seen a few like, some people have theories like who is Malladus? Is he like a reincarnation of Ganon in New Hyrule? So I wanted to try to do a few theories before I tried to come up with an answer for that myself. Let's go back to Castletown. Nah. Who needs to go to Castletown? Let's go to, I think this is Whittleton? That's what that's called? If I remember correctly. Regardless, let's put it on the map. Yeah, I just used the route thing. I don't... don't need you to tell me how to use it, Angie. I could listen to this train travel theme music all day long, though. Run, little piggies. Yeah. This is why I need my cannon. I hate when the enemies, you just have to try to scare them away and hope they don't attack you. Where is it? Okay, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's interesting how he's called the Demon King, but this is also a totally different continent than the Hyrule we're familiar to. But I'm still pretty sure there's some connection, because if you watched my, what was it called? Like the new Hyrule theory video I made. I don't even remember what I called it. But there's some things I pointed out in that video that I don't even myself just like believe that like all of this, like this Sheikah technology, which is I think one idea I threw out there. I'm not even behind that idea fully. It was just an interesting idea or an idea I wanted to throw out there just cause. But I think the evidence or talking points I brought up was kind of cool, like how the force gem pedestals and like the rail gates or those gates that we just drove past, how they resemble like the Loftwing or the Crest of Hyrule. And if these have been there since before Tetra, I mean, there's some kind of connection, I know. So with Demise, it's interesting. I don't like. So could there be another equivalent of Ganon on another continent, since it's not Hyrule? That's something that's not really clear. But right here, I'm not just gonna pretend to know the answers and make stuff up here. That's just something I do in the videos. I don't know as much as I pretend to. That's. See ya, gamer bro. Thanks for coming. Nah, no bugs. No bugs. Okay. Oh, that's right. I don't think we can actually do anything here yet because we need to get we need to get the whatever the leaf blower thing is from the first dungeon, so we can blow these patches and get some treasure and such. I don't think there's any side quests we can do here just yet. Like just the town. This is just a town of lumberjacks, right? I don't really think there's anything we can do here. But if you guys, anyone in the chat knows things I do not, feel free to share, and I can, because odds are I'm probably gonna miss like a side quest or two, because I don't know if I've 100% completed this game or not. I know one time I did get all the stamps, but maybe I have missed a couple of side quests. Who knows? Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, and what you're saying there, I was thinking possibly, I think in the previous video, I don't remember if I suggested this, but the, the Locomos are basically equivalents of the sages. I think there are as you watch them ascend into the heavens, I think there's exactly 7, right? If I remember correctly, because if you include Burn's spirit going up there with the rest of the Locomos, I'm pretty sure there were, yeah, because there's 5 for the 5 dungeons, or 5 realms, because there's the forest, snow, ocean, fire, and desert. So that's the 5 Locomos, plus Angene's 6, and then there was Burn. So Burn would be like the 7 sages, basically. So if you consider them as the, they were the ones who were tasked by the spirits of good to watch over the land. And Burn, ironically, Burn was one of the main villains. Oh yeah, I remember, this is like the, this is kind of like Lost Woods here. So here you have to follow whichever way the tree branches go, otherwise you're going to end up going right back where you're going to end up here at the beginning of the forest if you take a wrong turn. So you just have to watch for the tree branches. This game, and pretty much every region has something like this where you try to go through and if you don't do the right thing you get lost. I think it gets more and more complicated each time. I think the desert one, there isn't any way to know. I think in the desert you kind of just have to get lost and literally map out which place takes you where. Yeah, well, I mean, this isn't the Lost Woods. This is just a normal. At least I don't think it is, because this is a totally different continent. And now the train's speeding up. And in some games, the Lost Woods doesn't even have like the mists, like the fog, or like the shroud or anything like that. If it was dark like Typhlu Ruins, that'd be really creepy. And there's the end. Wait, what? Did I take a wrong turn, guys? Did I take the wrong turn? I wasn't paying attention, so I probably took the wrong turn. Sorry. Let's go back through that. Yeah, they may call it the Lost Woods. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I played this. I may have not understood that reference way back when. I'll have to read through the game manuals to see what stuff's called. Half the time they just put you on the wrong one. I hate how you can't control the train speed on this one. Just gradually speeds up. Okay. Left. Okay, I'm lagging here a little bit, but go right. Okay. Left. What the heck? Okay. Chat, am I forgetting something? I swear I took the right turn that time, right? Right? I took the right turn. Let's go to Whittleton and see if there's something people we can talk to. I'm pretty sure I took the right turn, I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised though if like it says like after like 5 trees or something you have to ignore it, like I wouldn't be surprised at that point. It's been so long since I played this game. Okay. One of these guys has to have helpful information. Thanks, Link. I'm gonna feel really dumb if I can't figure this out soon. I'm pretty sure this is the place to go if... Yep, okay. This is it. Yep, it is called the Lost Woods. Perfect, okay. Back outside. Ask the villagers. That's what I've been doing. Let's go ask more people then. Here's a little advice. The forest will tell you which way to go. Pay attention to the tree branches. That's what I was doing. I needed to know, like... Okay, that's not helpful. Don't listen to the 4th tree. See, okay. I remember what... Okay, that does ring a bell. After 4 trees. I wasn't sure if it was like 4 or 5. Because, yeah, I knew I took the right turn, so I knew there's something up there where one of them lies. Okay, guys, 3rd time's the charm. Let's go. So I think we get the cannon after the first dungeon, because that's when you go back to the castle and Alfonso is recovered, and he'll give you the cannon or something. He'll take you back. You go back to Aboda village, and then he tells you to talk to Nico while he gets the cannon put on. The four. Yeah. Stupid fourth tree. Well, once we get to this forest sanctuary, I think we'll probably have to end the stream for today. I might be able to do it again. I don't know if I'll be able to do it stream tomorrow, but possibly Sunday. I can't really skip. The thing is, I don't have a regular streaming schedule put out on Twitch yet because I can't do the same times every. Like I can't do like a certain time each day consistently. It just depends on what's going on at the house. Once I get my new apartment, I'll be able to come up with a more consistent schedule though, and have it planned out so you guys can check on my Twitch when I'm going to be live. But just check my my Twitter. I'm usually not on Twitter too much, but I'll be using Twitter for my streams and whatnot. Oh guys, oh crap, I forgot. I wasn't counting the trees. I'm assuming this is going to be the lying tree, right? This is the lying tree. This is the lying tree, right? There we go. Okay. Ooh, I just realized I was looking too much at the chat. Wait, no! I did the wrong one! Guys, I'm so bad at this game. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna look at the chat, I promise. No more looking at chat. I've been able to get away with it all stream, but gotta focus. My freaking ADHD, guys, I swear. Okay. That's one tree, one tree. Oh, by the way, Gamer Bro, thanks for the host. I just noticed that. Okay, this is tree 2, I believe. Okay, that's tree 3, so ignore the next tree. So go right here. There we go. The Forest Sanctuary, there we go. Okay. Yep, we finally made it out of there. Okay, everyone. Well, I'm gonna have to cut off today's stream because I'm gonna go get some lunch. I have a 2-year-old cousin coming over, and she's going to be quite a handful. And my house is not gonna be quiet for streaming when she's here, probably in about half an hour. So I'm gonna have to cut it off now. Hopefully, I'll see if I can stream on some more on Sunday. If not, I'll post on when I can do it next week. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.